Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We now turn our attention to our furry friends. In 1892, a 25-year-old man called Bob Martin invented a conditioning powder for dogs. Over the 100-plus years that followed, he grew the name into an internationally successful company, which has gone from strength to strength and has developed various other products for cats and dogs. Today, we take a look at the history of Bob Martin and the evolution of their range of products which keep our pets happy and healthy.
Everybody knows the name Bob Martin. For over a century, it has been part of keeping our pets happy and healthy. With their range of food, conditioning tablets, grooming products and healthcare products, our pets look and feel their best. But have you ever wondered about the man behind the name? Back in 1892, a then 25-year-old Bob Martin was working for a local vet. With his great interest in basic healthcare for dogs, he started conducting research and invented a conditioning powder for dogs. The powder was intended to supplement the poor diet of many dogs at the time and to ensure that every pet could be kept in peak condition. The powder was a hit at dog shows and sold quickly. Bob single-handedly created the pet healthcare industry with just one product. His son, Robert, eventually took over the family business and expanded the range as well as including new products for cats. Then came the Second World War and surprisingly, the Bob Martin factory played a crucial role in the war effort. All production of pet products was halted and it's said that the water purification tablets made in the factory saved more lives than any other weapon of defense. Post-war, the beloved name of Bob Martin once again continued to produce conditioning and healthcare products for pets around the world. The company remains a privately owned family firm to this day, and millions of pet owners know the name of Bob Martin to be synonymous with shiny coats, wagging tails, and happy pets.
Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.
On the couch now with us is Dr Varini Naidoo, a veterinarian from a veterinarian hospital, to discuss the importance of good health nutrition in our pets. So, Dr Varini, very warm welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. So, dogs are something that I think a lot of people grow huge bonds with. And when that happens, you tend to get lazy with them and you feed them all sorts of things to make them happy. What are some of the things that we're experiencing with our pets at the moment in terms of nutrition?
Okay, so Danilo, we're going into the festive season. One of the things we need to avoid are feeding rich fatty foods, especially after a Christmas meal. We see a lot of gastrointestinal upsets and pancreatitis the day after Christmas, usually due to that. One of the other things we see are toxicities with xylitol. You know, if you're using it as a sweetener in your treats, don't feed that to your pets. It's toxic. There are a few other things you'd want to tell your children about. Don't always treat what you're eating. You know, chocolates, we know, grapes, raisins, macadamia nuts, apple pips, avocados. The list goes on. So if you are worried, I'd say avoid it.
Avoid it completely.
Absolutely.
So let's take this a step back. If you were to get a new pet into the family or you have a pet, what are some of the regular things we should be doing with our animals to make sure that they're happy and healthy?
Okay, so you want to bond with that animal. If you're getting a puppy or an adult cat or dog, you want to take a little bit of time off so you have time to spend and get them acclimatized to their new environment. You know, they're going to be away from their old home. They might be nervous. There might be new animals that they need to get used to. So just spending a bit of time with them is usually the best thing. If they're responsive to treats, it always works well. So you can always portion a bit of their daily food into treats so that they have something to look forward to.
I see. So a treat doesn't have to be something that is unhealthy for them. It can be
absolutely.
part of the diet.
It can be part of their diet. There are treats available. You can feed a bit of your food. You could feed a bit of apple or carrot if you wanted to do something healthy, if you have a healthy dog that likes it.
I don't think my dogs will ever want to eat some carrots.
Usually a tiny bit of cheese goes a long way. Or you could just feed their regular food and just portion it out as a treat. Always works well. You just want to get that animal used to knowing that that is his or her new home and just getting used to the people around them.
And not only is it good for the animal, I think it's also good for us because it makes their coat nice and shiny and healthy, which means it's nicer to stroke. But it is very good for them too.
It is, and it's, you know, it's important to bond with them. I think one of the things we just need to be careful about is over-treating, overfeeding. obesity can be a big issue.
Yes.
So
We tend to think, no, he's a cute little chubby little dog. He's part of our family. We love him.
Yep.
It's not healthy.
no, it's not healthy. I think your veterinarian will advise you when you do your annual vaccinations, always do a weigh-in. If you're concerned, bring it up with your vet. They're usually going to advise you if they think that Spotty's picking up a bit of a weight. So
Spotty's becoming blobby. Something
I
like that.
don't think your vet will tell you that, luckily. So
They'll be kind.
they'll be very kind, and
So-
they'll have things you can do to prevent that. So.
Awesome. Dr. Naidoo, any final tips for viewers at home in terms of looking after our animals? We've spoken a bit about making sure we feed them the right dishes, but what about bones and table food?
Okay, so again with table food, if you're not sure that that's perhaps too high in salt or too rich and you're not sure if that's a toxic food, I'd say avoid it. We get to know our pets and we know what they like, what they don't. So I think it becomes a personal choice as well.
Awesome.
Avoid the toxic foods, avoid the rich foods.
Amazing. Dr. Naidoo, you're such a legend. Thank you so much for joining us on the couch
Thank you,
today.
Danilo.
Hope to see more happy and healthy dogs out there. Well, South Africa, if you want to win with us right here on Afternoon Express, we've got a brand new competition. We're giving away a Bob Martin hamper valued at 500 Rand to one lucky viewer. All you have to do right now is SMS the keyword Bob Martin, your name and city to 33728. Those SMSs will cost you R1.50, and those T's and C's do apply and are available on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. But for now, it's time for us to check out with Bonnie as she's checking out some cool things with tea, I think, in the garden.